Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Sorry for having to end that part really quite abruptly, but you know, as I say, YouTube have been dicks to me at the moment by not letting me post anything that's longer than 15 minutes.
Warning. Emergency containment right commencing.
Damnable thing!
What do you need me to do, Inquisitor?
We'll need to manually restart the array alignment.
Roger that, I'm on my way.
Forcibly, if you must.
Gotcha.
Where?
Hit it with a thunder
In the
hammer.
firing chamber. Board the lift, Ultramarines.
Ultimate fixing method, hit it with a thunder hammer. See, as I say, it's interesting. If you notice, the sergeant had the sense to pick up a
The
chainsword.
damned orcs have cut the main conduits to the firing tower. You must reconnect the conduits, Captain, or we're facing an overload that will rip this planet apart.
Understood.
Can't help but think this weapon might be poorly designed. Or is that just my imagination? Come on, come on. God, this is worse than lifts in Mass Effect. So, how's your social life going?
The chamber is infested. Clear it out. No mercy. Kill the Space Marines!
Alley up. Okay, close the console. Excellent. Sabotage repaired.
Inquisitor, the conduits are reconnected.
Good.
Now, proceed to the main control panel.
Proceed to the main control panel and hit the honkin' big switch. I'm assuming there's a honkin' big switch, right? You know, otherwise...
Weapons authorization confirmed.
Honkin' big switch, there we go.
Primary containment fixture disengaging.
Charging the Psychic
Firing
Scourge.
sequence in progress.
Does that look really, really sinister to anyone else?
Firing now.
Especially if it's powered by the warp.
Alarm.
Ah, hell.
Look at the spire.
Oops.
I've been looking for you, Space Marine.
Hello, ugly.
You got something of mine.
Oh boy. And this is where this game's plot does what you would expect for a 40k plot. Because let's face it, it's not a 40k plot unless these guys turn up at some point.
Why didn't it work?
Damn
Oh, it
that
did
broken.
work.
Never trust the Inquisition.
Stand fast, Ultramarines. We can handle a few
To
orders.
fear them is pointless. To hate them is heretical.
Space Marine.
That's actually a quote about the Inquisition.
Was that
Gabriel
supposed to hurt?
Angelos in the first Dawn of War game. Oops. Bloodletters. Chaos demons.
How is this possible?
Where are the bloody Grey Knights when you need them?
Now, Space Marine.
Hello to the villain. Chaos Obliterator armor. Not good. So Obliterator armor is the Chaos equivalent to Terminator plate, basically.
Inquisitor! Get back!
You haven't figured it out yet, Titus? This is exactly what he wanted.
Drogon!
Oh dear. Yep. The Inquisitor has been playing you this whole time.
I have served you well, Lord Nemeron.
Traitor.
Not quite. But it's shocking how many Inquisitors do end up falling to chaos. It's depressingly high, actually. That's one of the main reasons the Grey Knights are quite so awesome. In 10,000 years, none of them have ever fallen to chaos.
My servant did all that I hoped and more. But he would never have succeeded without you.
Incidentally, if you are a fan of the Witcher games,
Titus.
the guy who plays Nemeroth there is the same guy who plays Letho of Gullet in Witchers 2 and 3.
Brave space marines.
Just an interesting side note.
Broken through to this reality. The blessed gateway.
You want to be careful with that.
Clever fool. You seem surprisingly able to resist my touch. Titus of the Ultramarines.
Yes, I wonder why.
Which impressed my servant to no end.
Because he can't have the...
You think the Inquisitor a traitor? But Drogon has been dead since before you first met.
Yep.
You have been used by my puppet of flesh and bone.
Yeah. Yes, Drogon has been dead the whole time. Never thought I'd be happy to see an Orc war boss.
Easy to kill.
Ooh. And of course you realise that war boss just saved all our bacons. Right, let's get the hell out of
Emperor,
here.
protect us. We need an exit.
To the left!
Go, 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 go. Yes, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, because yeah, none of the Grey Knights have ever fallen to chaos, which is impressive. Even a legion like the Ultramarines has lost, a few Space Marines over the millennia. They've been corrupted by the forces of chaos. That's why you've got to be really careful when you're fighting them, because it's really easy to let hatred and anger for them become bloodlust. More than one Space Marine has had their righteous fury turn into mindless rage, which just leads them straight down the path of falling into Khorne's service.
Did that fiend speak truth? Did
Yep.
we cause a chaos invasion?
Yes, he did.
Of course we did. His Inquisitor puppet manipulated us from the moment we met.
And before. The false Inquisitor sent the distress call.
No.
I don't think so, Leandros. The man's urgency, his fear. I believe that was the real Drogon.
The interesting thing is, replaying the game, you realise that there's actually all kinds of subtle hints dropped.
Somehow the agents of chaos were already
At the beginning, for example, when you first see Drogon, when he's having an argument with that console because it's not recognising him properly, that is basically a subtle hint that he's not what he seems. The comment about him being injured and him using his psychic powers to keep his wound, his blood in. No, he's dead. That wound was fatal. So there are actually hints and clues if you see them coming. But, so yes, the second race that's in this game is of course Chaos, because it's always bloody chaos in 40k games. Don't get me wrong, I like Chaos as a villain, I've just fought them a lot. Hell, even in the the first-person shooter Fire Warrior, which I have played. I actually borrowed it off a friend of mine, PS2 copy, many a year ago now. Which it gets a bad rep as Fire Warrior. It's not awful, but it's not great either. It's just kind of middle of the road. Had a shockingly good voice cast actually, but anyway. Bloodletters are just ugly bastards. But yes, even in Fire Warrior, you know, the ultimate villain was Forces of Chaos. Because I get that they are effectively the big bads of the 40k universe, but I fought them a lot. You know, a bit of variety would be nice.
To the exit! Keep moving!
You know, maybe have it transpire that this world's been a Necron tomb world all along, and they've been woken up by our, you know, by us battling the orcs on top of them, something like that. You know, for as I say, Dark Eldar raiding parties come to take advantage of our distraction. That could be interesting. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can do without throwing in chaos, because I've seen chaos a lot.
Then we must cut the link between Warp Gate and Tower. You have a plan.
Yep.
We use Invictus to sever the orbital spine.
No point having one of the most powerful weapons in the Imperium's arsenal if you ain't gonna use it.
It's time we use the power source to our advantage. To supercharge Invictus. We need to reach that Titan.
It's a bit risky, isn't it? Given that the last time you used this power source, it opened a warp rift. Do you really want to risk using it again? Still. Why can I never quite hit the... no, I needed to go the other way, apparently. At least it's keep Bloody Thunderhammer this time.
So, the demon killed Inquisitor Drogon and then possessed his body.
Yep.
But why?
Alone, there was no way the demon could get the power source past 1 million orcs.
Yep.
It needed help.
It needed
And
us.
we obliged.
I was to see.
Ooh, the Iron Halo.
I am responsible for chaos breaking through to this world.
Genetic
So what that does is that improves the quality of our armor.
Full access granted.
Lets us take a little bit more damage. Iron Halos are so rare that only Ultramarines captains and company champions are authorized to use them.
Ultramarines, attack!
Ah, here we go. Chaos Space Marines. That's what happens if you're not careful fighting Chaos Space Marines. Oh, but did you see that? He basically just went, oh, there's a Space Marine charging towards me. Bang, 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 bang. And I died. But granted, he was using a full-on plasma cannon, so he did have a lot of firepower at his disposal, but still. My own fault for not being careful.
Ultramarines, attack!
Got to get the melee range fast and then kill him. Down you go, and oh! That power armor's not good for much now, is it? We've got orc heavy boys over here. We've got rockets coming in from over there. By this point, this game's starting to get a wee bit hectic. And you've got the Chaos Cultists who are... yeah, well, they basically serve the exact same function as the Gretchens. They're there to be cannon fodder, so that you can punch them to death and regain health if you need to. Come on, die, you little bastard. There you go. God, how much extra damage you actually do when using Kraken Bolts. Okay, let's keep pushing forward. And we're coming up to about the 14 and a bit minute mark, so I'm probably going to have to call this video here, because that is at least a reasonable moment to do it. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.